Hello, everybody, and welcome to Prehistoric Kingdom March Dev Diary 2026. Now, I am so sorry that this is 2 to 3 days off, but that is because I have had such a busy week with robotics and us about to be going to our second regional, school, work, and just life in general. But welcome to March Dev Diary 2026. Today we will be talking about the status of update 17 and providing insight into the current progress of combat. We've also got a couple of surprises in store, so let's get into it. Ooh, okay. In case you miss it, we put a support patch out for update 16 on the public test branch. This release aims to rebellions disease across the board and make elderly animals much more likely to pass away. Sad. There are new vivarium animations, amphibious support for Titanoboa, and the ability to change vivarium's water into something more tan rich. So this is what it is. This is the normal water, and this is the tannin water. If you don't know what tannin water means, it basically means tannins which you get from wildlife. So trees, leaves, sticks, anything that is not water based. That's what gets you the tannins, and obviously the sand or like sand substrate just gets you the um the like a normal cloudy water. In April, we also released an early version of Update 17 to the BTB. While it does not feature combat, players will be able to access the management overhaul, update scrubland biomes, and both species of Stegosaurus. While the Stego implementation will be quite limited, it'll have basic animations and ontology included. Okay. So this is basically just the Stegosaurus growing up gradually. You can kind of see the spines coming in as it grows. I can't wait to build for these guys. Definitely gonna have to go in Mount Forest City Park. Maybe, if you want it. And that's if Prehistoric Kingdom ever figures out a way, because maybe, but if from early access to full release, maybe if Mount Forest City Park is still there, we will keep building. Update 17, Combat. Since handling most of the new management features in February, we've spent the last few weeks focusing on combat, experimenting with different ideas and refining our vision. Currently, we're able to make the T-Rex fight with basic attacks and use a new movement mode that allows them to strafe or walk slowly during a battle. Since combat encounters are dynamic, things like backing or circling around each other can occur naturally as animals exhaust themselves. The current progress is already very promising, but we're not ready to show extensive footage just yet. Things continue to change every day, and we prefer to give a deeper look when more parts have been polished or added, especially when it comes to movement and hit reactions. With that said, there are certainly some things to talk about. Whoa, that's cool. Okay. Our first official screenshot of animals fighting on their own. Woohoo! The way combat works is that animals have a core set of attacks they can perform contextually. I don't know. Depending on the species. This typically involves a bite, tail swipe, or headbutt that gets layered on top of locomotion if their aggressor is too close. This makes sure that almost every animal has a way to fight back in some capacity when moving around. If there's enough space between an animal and their target, however, They can do a bluff charge or perform a lunge attack to launch themselves forward. For example, a T-Rex will leap and chomp a raptor, will kick its claws, and a Stegosaurus will throw a raptor will kick its claws and a Stegosaurus will throw its tail towards the target. To show how this works with locomotions, we've recorded some test footage, triggering the animations manually. This will look more cohesive when there are actually two animals fighting dynamically. So this is the raptor. Whoa! That's cool. Whoa. Okay, Stegosaurus. Oh. Oh. I thought that little one was just the thing. All right. Sad that we can't see the T-Rex, but I it's obviously obvious that they are wanting to keep it a secret. Exactly how an animal responds to aggression comes down to their combat profile. These databases are where we create rules like becoming aggressive during mating season or chase threats away from your nest. The various conditions and filters allow us to build comprehensive sets of scenarios where we might want animals, to behave in a particular way. For each of these conditions, we can choose the likelihood of certain reactions, e.g., 10% chance to run away, 30% chance to attack. This makes us sure that encounters are varied whilst staying true to the core identity of animal or family group. We've been using these combat profiles to power threats displays since Update 15, and will continue to expand them as we take them to the next step for Prehistoric Kingdom's animal behavior. All right, so now we have just pictures on Hadzor aggression. So I don't know how to walk. So down here, the behavior, it is a 0% chance flee. I believe this is what it is. A 15% walk away, 0% for spar and threaten, 25% chase off, and 0% for attack and kill. This is for adult, so that's Hadzor aggression. So it does look like we have a lot of herbivores now being able to fight a frontier. Take notes. Anyways, speaking of, you can actually bring up the animal debug menu. Press Shift plus B to see what animals are trying to do. In case of combat encounters, it is cool to peek behind the curtain and see what they're actually choosing to prioritize. So if you press Shift plus B, you can see what the T-Rex is going to possibly do. So lunge attack, 0.75, and it's at a 0-second cooldown, so they can do it at any time. Same with bite, circle target, bluff charge, flee, threaten. It's basically all the things that I read further up. Okay. Scrubland foliage. The scrubland foliage revealed last month has made its way into the game. With 46 new plant assets coming to Update 17, there is a huge variety of landscapes that players will be able to make. There are just too many options to pick a favorite. So here are 3 screenshots to show off scrubland biomes improvements, variety, and versatility. We can't wait to see what you'll do to come up with. So here is a Smilodon, I believe. I don't recall what this one is because I'm not used to building for the mammals. But this is looking very nice. We got some Drysaurus. I know that because of Mount Forest City Park. And we have, I know what these are. I just forgot the name of it. And the lavender plants. Oh, wow. I can't wait for this. All right. So, whoa. Okay. Water update. I never knew that was gonna come. We're pleased to reveal that the terrain water overhaul has come early. In the Update 17 BTB, players will be able to paint up to 6 types of water that will benefit from massive rendering improvements. So we have natural, river, lagoon, swell, dystrophic, and muddy. I can't wait for these two because we could possibly make beachy environments. And this is going to go great for when the baryonyx comes to the game because we could do like something in the game like mini Nublar or like Baryonyx Island, and we could have lagoon or swell water. I'm already coming up with so many ideas. Some of the more noticeable improvements. What? Okay. Some of the more noticeable improvements include water caustics, modular pieces, visibly, and new underwater rendering that makes watching animals like Spinosaurus feel much more immersive. In the future, we'd love to have dynamic particle effects for splashing and swimming. Okay. I mean, it kind of looks the same, but I mean, maybe I'll see something different? Maybe it's like just a smoother swimming effect. On top of this, we've made a couple improvements to the water brush that should make it more stable than before. You'll also be able to replace a body of water by selecting a new type and clicking within the desired area. It is a lot easier to try out different aesthetics. Ooh, oh, okay. Oh, that's okay. That is actually going to be pretty good. So I don't have to test out anymore. I can literally see in person. Okay. With all the new water types included in Update 17, the teams had so much fun creating new wetland rivers and even oceans. Ooh. Prehistoric Kingdom, what are you pointing at here? Maybe April Dev Diary. Maybe lagoons. Maybe aviaries soon. Hopefully. So we got some photos. Okay. Ooh, this is cool. I just like how he's floating on top of the water. New. Oh, we got Pachycephalosaurus! Yay! To close out this dev diary, let's reveal the last genus coming to Update 17. This thick-headed lizard, none other than Pachycephalosaurus, a herbivore dinosaur from the Hell Creek Formation. Their bony dome always allows the species to engage in a unique ramming behavior, fighting off threats competitive males during breeding season. Wow. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, most animals in Prehistoric Kingdom have the same male and female variant, some being different, but I haven't seen any. So, yeah. This dinosaur will also be joined by alternate species Pachycephalosaurus spinifer, previously known as Sticky Moloch. Ooh, too many guests. Pachycephalosaurus spinifer features more extreme cranial horns and extra rugose head. Please look forward to the reveal once our scientists complete its genome. Community spotlight. So we have some clay dinosaurs. We have a drawing on the Allosaurus. Oh, the Didictodon and Patreon. We hope you enjoyed this look at Update 17's development and are looking forward to seeing more combat. There's a lot more work to be done before it's properly presentable, but we are excited by what we've seen and will continue to make steady progress in April, the PK team. All right. Well, that is basically everything that we have seen into in not today's in March Dev Diary. Again, I am so sorry that it is late. I try to get it out, but as I said at the start of the video, I had life. So yeah. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one where we build for the Camarasaurus. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.